Hello guys! Again, good morning, maayong buntag, magandang umaga, and again, welcome back to my channel. This is Coffee Crave. I hope you are doing well, safe and sound, and I know it's been a while. It's been a while that I posted an update, and I apologize for it, okay? Well, to move forward, so in this video, I'm going to talk about how I went through about adjustment of status and how did I did this past few months, and it's just so busy for me. And yeah, well, to talk about adjustment of status and tips and things that I went through. First or foremost, I would like to run through when did I apply for adjustment of status. So, for your information, I applied my adjustment of status last July 2021. It was To be exact, it was July 19, 2021. And 2 weeks, I think, 9 days after our wedding. So, our wedding is just a simple wedding. It is an intimate wedding for my family and the family of my husband. So, it's just a small wedding. It's a small wedding where it was held in a beach side. So yeah, I still like kind of having a butterfly in my stomach, and the excitement is still so fresh. But it's just beautiful. So anyway, but to move forward again, so I did apply for my adjustment of status last July 2021. Then they got my application 2 weeks after. So end of the July, I got a notice of update online or on my phone that they got my application. And by August, at the same time, I got also a schedule for biometric appointment. So I got 3 letters from them. So approval for adjustment of status, biometric appointment, and a letter for employment and, or let's say, a combo card application. So, or a travel application. So I got 3 letters from them. So I got a schedule by August 16. I had my biometric done. So during my biometric appointment, it was nothing really hard, because you be sure to get in your appointment at least early, like 30 minutes, not 1 hour, just at least 30 minutes, because most of them also who's you're going to see on the queue is also has a particular exact time. So be sure to be early, at least 30 minutes. So my biometric appointment went well, no issue, no really dramatic or something like that. It was very smooth. Then after August, I had, by September, 1 month, September, I had at least 3 weeks, or after, 3 weeks, September, first week of September, I had a request for additional evidence. So I got a letter, and then by that, when I figure out, I did quickly gather all those documents that they are asking. So tips, if um, if you can gather your documents as quickly as possible, but relevantly, you need to be also organized. And if you know that other documents, even though they are not asking for it, that you think that they will needing it, you can also add it on that like on that folder that you'll be sending to them. So yeah, in my case, they just asked for my for our marriage certificate, birth certificate of my husband, even though they already got it, but it just sometimes forms got lost or somewhere. I don't know what happened, but they asked for it, and also also, which I think I put my license also. FYI, I am a registered nurse in here in state as well, so I gathered those. So anyhow, when I gathered it, I sent it right away. After 1 week or something like that, I got an update that they received my the form that I sent them. So by October, I was just waiting for the thing update. October 2021, I got an offer letter, a job offer letter. Then as I told my employer that I'm very what they call that, transparent, that I don't have yet a uh, employment card, but they are very patient. So what I did is I just sent an expedite letter in that that me requesting to have an employment card so that I can start, or I can respond to my job offer. So October I sent a expedite letter, and then November, end of October, they approved it, and November, I think November, second week of November, I got a combo card. For some reason, maybe because if you guys are healthcare worker, then if I know you have the profound what they call this, reason to do the expedite. So yeah, and also there are many reasons that you want to expedite. Then if you're confident, then do so. So just I mean, there's nothing wrong if you want to expedite it, as long as you have a valid reason. And if you can try, there's no harm in trying. Just try. And but also don't be so impatient as well when you're expediting. Then also wait for at least 2 weeks for them to respond, or at least 30 days, something like that. So I think they changed the waiting time at least 30 days, if I'm not mistaken. It's hard to recall, I'm old. Anyway, so yeah, so when they granted my expedite and I got my combo card November, but I did not work not until January. So on the top of that, so I got my combo card November 2021. I got a letter, or an update from my green card interview January. I think January. Let me see. I think, oh no, not January. Sorry, guys. I think I got my an update February. So I'm already working that time. So I attended my green card interview March. Sorry, it went off. So I attended my green card interview March. When I got my letter that I have interview March, then I gathered, or I filed the certain documents, the photocopy documents that we are going, or that we will be having. So I gathered my passport, my all notices, all of notice of action since you from K1, and your portal of entry, everything you need to gather that, and the passport of your husband, and also your medical from St. Luke's, gathered, photocopy it, and also the supporting documents, what they call that, I forgot, the the form. If you guys have watched the last video that I posted, I think that was August, if I'm not mistaken, last year. I know it was very, very long. It was, I mentioned, I ran through how to fill out the form, and it was just easy. Just for me. If you guys having hard time, then always, there's a lot of video tutorial in YouTube, and if you want, my video was also there, how to fill out the form. And please don't hesitate to do comment if you have any question or clarification, so I will be happy to answer that too. So anyhow, so I had my interview this year, last March. I had my green card interview. It went well. So we arrived at the U.S. Embassy around early, like I think 8, because our interview is 9:30, I think, if I recalled it correctly. So there's a lot also people. It's really by schedule, but there's a lot of people who also scheduled for that day. So imagine, guys, it's a long queue, it's a long line. So you need, like, that's why you need to be at least 30 minutes. You should be there. So anyhow, we had our time, try to be settled down, try to be go with the flow, go with the line and things, check in, and make sure you don't have anything that is what they call X-ray, something like mental or something like that, or as long as it's just like part of your document, then that's okay. So please have some time to review what are the things that you shouldn't be bringing, and what are things that should you bring, okay? And it is also part on your letter, on your green card or interview. It also on the letter that what is you should bring as well. So yeah, so basically the consul that will interview us, she fetched us in the waiting area. So she lead us going to the room. We are we've been interviewed one at a time. So on my turn, she just asked me basic questions, which is also was asked during K1 interview, and that's it. And then it was really quickly. It was really quick, like 3 to 4 questions. That's it. It was not that hard. And after that, it was more on my husband's side, the consul interview more on my husband, job, full name, date of birth, and what position, what his job, and also he was asked about our wedding and who's the guest, and so basically my husband answered like it was an intimate wedding. It was just my family and his family, and then it was a small wedding. So yeah, so and then the console ended the questions. Like I mean, there's a follow-up question that if we want to have kids, how many, something like that, a chit chat, a small talk. So yeah, and then she ended the interview like so thank you, like giving us acknowledgement that thank you for attending the this day, and we will update you if we're having if we're going to needed additional documents, we will let you know. And so but yeah, we after 3 days we got an update that they approve our green card, or my green card application. So yeah, it was pretty smoothly, and I'm really thankful. First and foremost, of course, in I don't know, I just since everything that about paperwork, everything, even my during my everything that is licensing, everything I do, I always pray for it. So I always pray for everything, I think. So yeah, I pray for everything. I don't know, but I'm just that's just me. But yeah, I pray for maybe because I don't know. So yeah. Um what else? So during those wedding games, during those stuff, I was also like kind of like, uh, well, we're typically a human. We're just get impatient, but I'm not that kind of like waiting, doing nothing. But that's why I expedited my case. But it went well. Thanks God. So adjustment wise, so for those who are still coming, for those who are watching that you'll be flying up here, basically you need to adjust for the culture, for the language, the accent specifically, even though we know the fact that we studied in high school or elementary, high school, and college or something like that. Even our second language is English. Our teaching, our instruction is English. It's just that maybe because of accent, I don't know. Movies, you will see that it's different from real world, but it will take time for you to adjust. Even me, I'm still adjusting. So yeah, but anyhow, everything was great, and I'm thankful for it. I'm thankful that God really guide us for this process, and I will surely give an update for the next chapter of this. And thank you guys for watching this video, and please do subscribe. Please put comments and things that you think that I can give an information. I would love to give tips and ideas how to do this process. And FYI, we don't have any attorneys, and and thanks. I'm thankful for that, because if you don't have if you don't have a really complicated case, or you don't need an attorney for me. But if you are if your case is very complex, or that you think that it's difficult, then you need an attorney then. Or if you don't know anything, then if you have budget, like if you have a budget, if you have money, then why not? There's no wrong. I mean, you can have your attorney. Like, feel free to have attorney. Well, that will make more not quickly, but timely. The process will be more efficient, maybe, or things like organized, maybe, because of course they're professional, of course. They're professional to handle your case. But watch out also that be sure that your attorney are reliable, that you can trust it, and get an attorney that is specialized in your case. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's all be it. Please give me a message maybe, or comment or like if you was able to gather some tips and idea in this video, and I will appreciate it. I will appreciate all your comments, and of course not a bad comments, something like that, but I will appreciate it. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you for watching, and again, this is Coffee Crave, and see you in my next update. God bless. Bye bye.